Good morning, everybody. So I got a cool package this morning. and I figured I would vlog talking about it and everything. So sorry for the angle, but I think like most people, I'm working on my screen time. Open the package. And so something that I kind of recently discovered is the idea of an analog bag. And it's a bag that you carry with you, like the same way you would carry your phone with you, but obviously you don't have your phone. Your phone's like put down somewhere, and the bag has just like a bunch of little things to occupy you in the way that your phone would normally, because when you're trying to break a habit, like being on your phone too much, you need to replace it with another habit. And so I'm trying to create a little bag of things that will help me to do that, because sometimes I'm just a creature of convenience. I have lots of hobbies and things I like to do, but it's my brain. But since they're not readily accessible to me, I don't always do it, So that's what I'm trying to do, make it more readily accessible. Alfred is helping me, of course. Our coffee beans as well. But yeah, so this is the thing that I got to add to my bag. Just a little Sudoku thing to have next to me. Yeah. I've done Sudoku in the past. I'm not exactly the biggest Sudoku person, neither here nor there, but I do enjoy it, and so I'm excited to get into it more. And this one's cool because it has 5 different levels. Alfie, be sweet to Sissy. Has 5 different levels, and it slowly, thank you for saying sorry. It's okay. I know it can be tricky sometimes. Anyway, pretty excited about that. I'll show my whole bag later. We're gonna go to the library later. I'm gonna get a couple other things to put in, and then I'll show you guys it. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna bring you along for the whole journey today. Kind of the theme throughout the day is gonna be my analog bag and what I'm adding to it, how I'm feeling about it, all that good stuff. Alrighty, it's 10:30 or so. My daughter, Odette, took a nice chunky morning nap. So we're heading over to the library now. I'm gonna pick up some different things for my bag. I want to get a couple magazines. I'm getting a book of poetry, because sometimes it's really hard for me to pick up an actual book during the day, because I have 2 kiddos. And I just never feel like I can read long enough to feel like I'm getting into it. So then I get frustrated. So I'm a poetry book will be perfect, because I can just read a snippet, a little bit. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get some magazines. We're getting a couple books for Alfie. And yeah, let's get going.
Who did them? He's here. I'm moving.
Okay, that was really successful. I was pretty pleased with the selection of magazines at my library. There's so many cool things at the library that you just don't even know about, So we're driving home now. We did have a bit of a rougher time. I don't know, Alfie was just struggling. But that's okay. We all have emotions and struggles sometimes. So yeah, we're heading home, and then I'll show you what we got. We're gonna get some lunch. It's almost noon, so it's time. I'm gonna make a coffee. It is 1:30 or so. I'm gonna make a coffee, and then I'll show you my analog bag, which I'm pretty excited about. I need to make whipped cream. I just feel too lazy to do it. I love this mug. It brings me deep joy. Oh, she's delicious. Let's go to the table. Alrighty. I'm gonna show you what I've got in this bag. Got a little napkin for my coffee to sit on. Okay, so as I said, the name of this bag is an analog tote, and I saw the idea yesterday or the day before on Instagram, and I just loved it. I've really been trying to lessen my screen time, have my children not see me on my phone as much. Honestly, I don't really feel like I'm too bad about my screen time or about being on my phone, but you know, we can all get better, and obviously the desire to get better means that I'm not great at the same time. Anyway, so the idea is it's like a tote that you carry with you everywhere in the same way that you carry your phone with you everywhere. And so you've got a bunch of little things in it to replace whatever you're grabbing your phone for. So I'll just show you mine and then I will explain what I've gotten in. This is my bag. I actually chopped off the bottom, as you see. I like stitched it because I wanted it to be a little smaller. I didn't want it to be so big that stuff got lost in it. So I feel like this is the perfect size for me, at least. So yeah, I'm gonna just plunk it down. I'll slowly pull the things out and tell you what I've decided. Now keep in mind, this is only like my first day having it, but I just, you know, wanted to show you, and then I'll take you along the journey and tell you how I feel like it's going. Okay, so the first thing that I've got, not in any particular order, is my embroidering. So this is something that I can do with my hands if I'm feeling like I need to do something or create. So yeah, my embroidering, currently I'm working on my niece's birthday crown, but I love embroidering, and sometimes I don't do it just because it's not with me, it's not next to me. So that's the first thing I've gotten there. It's also all my strings and needles and everything. So my embroidery. Yeah. Then I got a book. This is a book of poems. This is one of the ones I just got today from the library. The original creator of this idea, this was the book she had and suggested. So I was like, you know, I'm not going to put too much thought into it. I'll just grab it and I can always change it. Like I said, I got it from the library, so very low commitment. Anyway, yeah, it's just a book of poems because I love to read, but sometimes I read at night with my husband. We read before we go to bed. But during the day, I find it difficult to read because I have, you know, 2 little kiddos, and so it's hard sometimes to like get into a book, especially because I am dyslexic. So getting fully into the story and understanding what's going on can sometimes be difficult for me if I'm not in that headspace. So that's why I like the idea of a book of poems. It's very non-committal, it's very short. I can just pick it up, read something, and ponder it. Yeah, so the book. This is just a little bag I have that has the pencils. I also have my AirPods in here because I have audiobooks on my phone that I do listen to, and I'm not going to stop doing that. Like, that's not what I mean when I say screen time. I have my sketchbook. I also am currently working on an actual pictures that won't fit in this, but this is like, I can't take them with me throughout the day. So this is just in case I feel inspired, I want to sketch something. Like I said, I have a couple pencils. Yeah, you can eat your orange that's there. Alfie's right here. Dinner time. I'm gonna pause right now because the furnace is starting, and as you can hear, Alfie is here. So I'll finish going through this once the furnace turns off. Okay, furnace is off, he's away. The next thing I got is Sudoku. I am not super good at Sudoku as I'm learning. I've been trying to do one puzzle all day, and holy cow, is it hard, but that's good. I'm actually really enjoying the challenge, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Hey, Alfster, go play with Mr. Yodo in the living room. I'll be right there. So yeah, Sudoku. I'm really enjoying. Oh my god, I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah, so that. Then the last thing, yeah, as of right now, the last thing that I got, and I got these from the library, is, I'm just moving some things because he's coming up here, is some magazines. Because personally, one of the things that I love about social media, I love about being on my phone, is looking through Pinterest, looking through different reels that are inspiring, whether it's cooking or home decor or just mindfulness prompts. I was telling my husband, I really don't feel like the stuff that I consume is go into the living room if you want to listen to Yodo. I don't really feel like the stuff that I consume on social media is particularly bad. I think a lot of it's quite wholesome and actually helpful in a way. It's just the short form content that's, you know, it's all entertainment based. That's kind of what I'm trying to get away from. So that's why I went and got some magazines, because that way I can be inspired. I can look at stuff and gain ideas and inspiration, but it's not coming from my phone. So yeah, I got this one because I'm hoping to do a garden this coming spring, summer. I got this one because I've always been interested in the New Yorker, but I've never actually read it or looked through it. And so we'll see. It's, as I was looking through it earlier, it's quite lengthy, the articles in it, which I like, but again, I have a really hard time reading around the kiddos. So we'll see if I get that one again. And then I got the New York Times Style magazine. There was a couple other ones that I actually really wanted, but they weren't ready to be checked out. This was my first time checking anything out from the library. So I want to get more like home style decor ones, but these are what I have for now. I can always go and exchange them. So yeah, that is everything I've got in there. I've got magazines, I've got the Sudoku, I've got a sketch journal. I do want to get like a writing journal with lines as well, but I just need to find one. Book of poetry, my needlework, and the bag of pencils. So I'm pretty excited about it. I will keep you guys, you know, abreast of like what's going on, how I'm feeling about it, things I add, things I take away. But yeah, I'm really challenged to grow and develop more hobbies. I think the phones take the place of a lot of our hobbies, and I'm just icked by that at this point in my life. So I'm really challenging myself to have 2026 be the year that I get off my phone, get more hobbies, just develop myself a little bit more as a person. I think that this analog tote is going to be a great tool for that. So that being said, I am going to go ahead and get back into that Sudoku because I'm determined to finish one today. So help me God. I've been working on it since this thing came at like 8 a.m. And the number of times I've had to 100% erase it and start over. Shameful, folks. So, alrighty, catch you in a little bit. Okay, it's a couple days later, and I just kind of wanted to give an update / just talk about my thoughts so far on my analog bag or analog tote. And I will say so far I've really been enjoying it, and my screen time is down a lot. Obviously, I'm kind of in like the figuring it out phase, so I know that I want to get a couple more things to put in it. A couple of the magazines that I got are a little wordier than I would like. Foofster. So I'm gonna change that, and I think I'm gonna get a word search. I'm gonna get a word search. So yeah, all in all, I feel pretty good about it. So if you're trying to like lower your screen time, I think this is a really cool idea to do it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will catch you in the next one.